countries have been repeatedly battered by extreme weather over the last 2 decades. The Horn of Africa region, where at least 3 of these hotspots are located, is facing its worst drought in 40 years, with parts of Somalia expected to face a famine later this year.
It's projected that probably the next short rains are also going to fail. So we're going to see a 5th successive failure of the rainy season. It's leading to a lot of misery and devastation and hunger, and probably we risk seeing people dying from starvation.
Oxfam warns that the region is staring at a full-scale humanitarian catastrophe with massive crop failure and livestock deaths.
This drought comes on the back of the locust invasion in the year 2021, but also it comes on the back of the COVID-19 pandemic that also disrupted the usual seasons of planting and harvesting as well. But also it comes at a time when we are seeing disruptions of the global food distribution because of the war in the invasion of Ukraine by Russia, for example.
The drought and floods in some areas is climate change related. Oxfam argues the affected countries have little to blame for the rising temperatures. The rich nations, the global charity says, must pay for their actions. This, they argue, must stop the agenda at the ongoing United Nations General Assembly in New York.
We're also making a case for creation of a loss and damage funding facility within the UNFCCC mechanism to go towards loss and damage for households and people who are severely affected by the drought, because I think we're going to see a lot of these extreme weather events affecting a lot of individuals. So I think primarily that has to be a top priority as well, but then the donor community have to give funds towards the humanitarian responses to make sure that we are meeting the needs that we need to save lives.
The UN estimates that the number of people affected by the drought in Ethiopia, Kenya and Somalia is 36.1 million, but with the donor community's focus stuck in the Ukraine-Russia crisis, there are fears that help may be too little, too late. Sarah Kimani, SABC News, Kenya.